What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Nick.
My name's Nathan.
And this is Throttle Cars. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a comparison of our 2013 Dodge Durango Citadel and then our brand new 2021 Dodge Durango RT. There are a few different things. Actually, there are quite a few different things, but they still are pretty similar vehicles. We want to highlight all the differences. Alright guys, so starting out up front, as you can tell, the brand new 2021 Durango has a much different front end than the 2013 Citadel. Now the 2013s are all similar to this. Now the Citadel does make this chrome. However, from 2008 to 2020, the styling of, I believe, the GT as well as the RT were different than the Citadel, but now all of the 2021 Durangos, no matter which trim level, are all similar styled to this. Now this is the RT, so it's all like blacked out, very sporty looking. You've got all these are real vents, and my favorite part of the new Durango from the front standpoint has gotta be this hood. You have the big functional hood intake here rather, and then you have the two exhaust vents on either side. Very cool, very muscle car like, very cool. Then coming over here, this is just your normal everyday looking SUV. Really, it's a nice SUV. It's got the chrome because that's more of the luxury package for the Durango is the Citadel model. So that being said, in 2013 this had a lot of options on it compared to this 2021. They do have some similar options, which we'll get to when we go into the interior and show you the differences. But from an exterior standpoint, they really have changed, especially up front. Alright guys, so another difference on the exterior is the tail lights. So we're going to check out these tail lights first. I'll go turn them on. So it is really cool. I'm a big fan of the new Dodge tail lights. They've actually been doing this for a while now, but they weren't on the 2013s. You'll see all of this around the back here will light up, which is pretty cool. They also updated the headlights, which we'll take a look at here in a moment. But let me go up front and I'll turn those on for you.
Alright guys, I don't know if you noticed that. It's a bit hard to tell on camera, but this whole ring around here just lit up.
Alright guys, so then moving back up to the front, as you can see, you've got these two strips on top and bottom. These are the daytime running lights, which look absolutely insane. They are so aggressive looking, especially compared to the previous generation ones. But you'll see a lot of automotive companies are starting to put in like cool, neat, new headlight designs, and I think this is one of the coolest. Alright guys, so moving over to the 2013 Citadel, you can see, I'll turn on the lights right here, but they're just normal looking tail lights, but I'll turn them on anyway. So as you can see guys, there's not a whole lot to see right now. Got the sun right back there shining on them, but they are lit up right now, and it's really just this right here. Nothing special, but we'll go around in the front. Those are at least like the nice white light LED lights, so we'll go check those out here. So as you can see, you got the yellower looking lights on the insides, and then the whiter looking lights on the outside. So they were pretty nice looking lights for 2013, but they don't really have that unique looking style to them like the 2021s did.
Alright guys, if you have enjoyed this comparison so far, please be sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Push us to 2,000 subscribers. Alright guys, so hopping into the inside of this 2013 Durango Citadel, you can definitely tell looking at the 2021 in comparison to this, that this is an 8-year-old vehicle. Now it is still nice. You do have some digital display. You can look and see that on the dash here. And then you still do have a screen, but it is a much smaller screen, much lower quality than the 2021. You do have your radio, and then you have the controls out here, and then you have all these buttons, and you actually have all the buttons here on the inside of that as well, even though it has a bigger screen. So on using the 2021, you do have a lot more options. In addition, on the 2021, you do have many more USB ports. On this, you actually only have one USB port in the front here. Okay guys, so first looking at the infotainment now on this 2021 Dodge Durango RT, you do have a lot more digital screens on this, and you do have much bigger digital screens. So I showed you guys in the 2013, you had a little bit of digital right in the center of the dash display here, but now the entire screen is, or it's actually not the entire screen, but a lot of the screen is digital, and it's a lot more lit up. That gives it a digital look. Now you actually have a 10.1 inch screen on the inside of this vehicle that you can toggle through a lot of things. So you do have navigation control, you have your media, which you can connect to Bluetooth and Apple CarPlay, and then you have your entire comfort settings that you can control either from this screen or actually down here below on all this. And I do believe you can control every single thing with these buttons as you can up here. And I did say that whenever I was in the inside of the 2013 Durango Citadel. Moving on, I did show you guys the navigation on the home page, and like I said, you can connect to your phone. Now, one of the big things with this vehicle that I do like much more than the 2013 is the performance page. Now, we did mention this on the full review, but you can go through a lot of things and see how your vehicle actually did. You can put it into a sport sort of a mode, and you can actually do these timers, and it shows you the last time you did it and the best time you did it. So I can go down here and it can show you your 60 feet, 330 feet, 1/8 mile, 1,000 feet, or even your 1/4 mile. There are some gauges here showing you temperatures. That's not too special. And then this is actually a really cool graph. So this graph shows you in live time your RPMs, and then it shows you going back a little bit. And it also shows your power and your torque. G-force gauge. So G-force, if you guys didn't know, it's a type of acceleration. 1G equals 32 feet per second squared. And then here's just your vehicle dynamics. So as you can see, there are a whole lot more things inside for this infotainment system, and you do have 2 USBs and 2 USB-Cs up front. The Dodge Durango 2013 did not have any USB-Cs, it only had 1 USB port. And you actually do have a couple more things in the back. You do have that, again, 120 volt outlet, but now you have 2 USBs in the back as well for your passengers. All right, guys, so looking at the interior style of this 2013 Durango Citadel compared to the 2021 RT, you can look and then the entire trim is different. So actually on this vehicle you do have chrome trim, where it's actually a glossy black on the other one. The chrome is due to this being the Citadel. And if you just look at the entire side of this, you have a lot of this, it's like a replicant to leather sort of a material, and you see that all up over the dash. Now that is on the 2021 RT, but it is in much less supply. So you actually have more leather, just a different looking interior that looks much better. If you look at the seats are a little bit different. Instead of having this Citadel, you do have the Durango and then the little 2 orange lines on the inside. And then looking at the steering wheel, this steering wheel is much less sporty than the 2021. Not to be bad to this vehicle, the 2021 just does look a whole lot better. You have a different logo on the steering wheel, and there is a little bit nicer of leather. And then you also have red threading on the other vehicle compared to this vehicle, where it's just white and it's harder to see. But the red threading, I do think on the 2021 makes it look a lot nicer, and I will show you guys all that once we hop into that vehicle. Alright guys, so now looking at the interior styling of this 2021, you do see there still is a little bit of that that leather replicant material that I was mentioning whenever we were inside of the 2013. But now you have more of this leather with this red threading that I think looks really good. We actually saw this same red threading whenever we looked at our Jeep that we have on the channel. And honestly, against black, red threading just looks amazing. It's all the way up the seat. And then you have these 2 little lines instead of the Citadel here, which I honestly think those look better than the word. I just like that red accent. And then looking at the steering wheel, you do have the flat bottom steering wheel with a different logo. It feels a lot nicer. There are a couple more bumps going around it that just make it feel a little bit more sporty. And then you have these paddles here, and this I really feel is a huge difference, because these are actually pretty large metal paddles that give the vehicle a much more sporty feel whenever you hop into it and put your hands on the steering wheel.
All right guys, so just a couple more styling differences out here. You've got some different wheels you can see here. These are more sporty looking wheels, and they're not really chrome as these are over here. These are more luxury car type wheels. You got the nice chrome 5-spoke wheels there on the Citadel. Also around here on the back, you can see a larger spoiler in the back that comes out a little bit more, and you've got a bigger brake light underneath than with the Citadel. The Citadel does still have a spoiler, it's just a little bit smaller, and the brake light is smaller as well. And then we're also going to get an exhaust note on the RT, because the RT definitely has a more deep muscle car sounding noise to it.
Okay, we've got a warm startup on the 2013 Dodge Durango Citadel.
Alright guys, so that is going to do it with this video on the comparison between the 2021 RT and the 2013 Citadel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more content with the RT, let us know down in the description below. But until next time, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye guys.